News Team 2 couldn't make it today, so we're filling in. Hunter feels awful.
Maggie's wearing green.
Morgan can't talk.
I'm a guest anchor.
And this is NAC News.
This week at NA, we've had a lot of exciting stuff. On to Hunter with the story.
News. FFA had another great week with people in very differing fields doing exceptionally well, with Caleb Chittum and Ryan Coates going down to FFA leadership events and Caleb Chittum making it to districts, which is held next Tuesday in Cameron. Sarah Miller and Emily Cole went into their record book competition, with Sarah Miller getting first and getting to present her record book down at state convention. Our floriculture team of Emily Cole, Callie Smith, and Hannah Raymond received 4th out of 34 teams at Trenton Judging Day, and our dairy foods team of Logan Wilmus, Cheyenne Raymond, Brayton Erickson, and Gabby Chambers received 7th out of 32 teams at Trenton Judging Day on Thursday. In other news, Braden Brinks and Wyman Wheeler made it on the All-Conference Scholar Bowl team. Wyman, second team, and Braden honorable mentions. Our varsity Scholar Bowl team has went 5-2 in the season, with there still being a few matches left before districts, which could lead to a great season. Our North Andrew baseball team pulled out a win last week over East Atchison, 5-2. In track, we had our North Platte High School meet was canceled and moved to Wednesday, but our high track team went down to Worth County and did well, with their girls getting 3rd overall and our boys placing 6th. This is Hunter Grimes at NAC News, signing off.
Miss Bush, will you dance with me?
No, but you can go dancing at prom.
Morgan did a story over Prom. We'll send it over to her.
Prom is short for promenade and has been a staple in teenagers' lives for a long time. The long-standing tradition of prom has been going on since the early 20th century. It is possible, though, that the proms have been happening in colleges since the 19th century. Prom used to just be a dance that included tea where students wore their Sunday best clothes. Prom is all the elements of a popular story. It reeks of all-Americanness, tension, drama. It has romance, pretty dresses, dancing, limos, high school, coming of age. A Doris Fidock. The culture of teenagers grew stronger than ever in the 1940s, and by the 1950s and 60s, the prom's location changed from a school gym to a ballroom. What has also grown is the tradition of the promposal. The elaborate act didn't start going mainstream until 2002 to 2005. Asking someone to prom has grown from a small act to something elaborate and romantic. For example, Jacob Pallison came into Gentry Koppel's first hour, presenting her with a poster board and a cup of coffee, asking her to be his date to prom. My boyfriend surprised me with 5 pieces of poster board cut out into letters spelling out prom. From the time it has begun to now, prom will no doubt become more elaborate. Prom at North Andrew is April 28th. Don't forget it.
The Krusty Krab is unfair. Mr. Krabs is in there, standing at concession, plotting his oppression. McKinley, did you watch those protests?
The ones in front of the Krusty Krab?
No, it was a March for Our Lives. We'll send it over to Maggie. She did a story over that.
On March 24th, thousands of people took to the streets to peacefully protest with March for Our Lives. March for Our Lives was organized by the students that were victims of the mass shooting that took place on February 14th at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School, killing 17 students. Marches took place all over the world, happening in places like the United Kingdom, South America, and the Philippines. St. Joseph, Missouri had their own march with about 200 people showing up to march the Belt Highway. Protesters took to the streets demanding action for stricter gun laws, better quality school safety, and other things like changing bump stocks and making stricter laws for obtaining assault rifles. The largest protests took place in Washington, D.C., where survivors of the shooting, musicians, and speakers from areas affected by gun violence all took the stage to demand action. Maya Middleton, a young girl from Chicago who spoke at the march, said this: "We are the turn of the century. We are the voice of change. We are here to fix what America is falling short of." The march was faced with backlash from people who felt as though protesters were advocating for the loss of the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms.
This is all for this week. I'm McKinley.
I'm Tyler,
I'm Trevor.
I'm Miss Bush.
and this is NAC News signing off.